What is up, Sagittarius? How y'all doing, man? We're going to see what's going on with you guys for November 2024. I'm going to hit some details, situations, and scenarios that didn't make it into the first round of November readings. So again, I don't have any announcements to make. I probably won't have any announcements to make until I announce the Black Friday deals. So let's just jump into this. For those of you who would like a personal reading, please check the description of the video. That's where you'll find everything you need to know. All right, so I'm starting these off with the current person. Current long-term relationship. So if you're not in a long-term relationship, or if you are and you're not having problems, this is not for you. If you're in a long-term relationship and you're not having problems, I can't even figure out why you would be watching me. You can watch me all you want, but seriously, why would you be watching me? All right, let's jump into this. Let's see what's the problem, what's the issue, what's the dealio and mealio. Boom! Communication is horrible between the two of you. Yeah, see, look. Page of Swords upright and Knight of Swords reversed. So that tells me y'all speak very different vibrational, emotional, and energetic love languages. Very different. Seems like there's a real big loss of passion here, too. Are you starting to think about maybe opening the door to other options? You thinking about it, maybe wondering what else might be out there? 10 of Cups, though. So, spoiler alert, I don't think this is coming to an end in November, in case you were wondering. Yeah, see, 5 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Cups. I'm not really thinking that an ending is happening here. I don't think so. So, okay. Man, it's kind of vague and boring, though, man. That's not really telling me much. That's not telling me much of anything. Somebody, now I can't really tell who, but somebody might be intentionally sabotaging this. Don't know who, just throwing that out there. A lot of walking on eggshells energy, a lot of tension. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Drama, constant arguing. Y'all communicate horribly. Horribly. Now it's just to the point where y'all are just always at each other's throats. Or at least there's the tension there. Even on a day where there's no drama, there's still tension and walking on eggshells energy, right? Okay, could be an Aries. Who do I got here? Let's see. Some of you dealing with an Aries also have Cancer. Okay, a lot of trust issues here too. A lot of trust issues. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, it's Kim. Thank you. Appreciate you. All right, so now this is basically becoming more of a burden than a blessing. All right, let's see how the current person feels about you. Let's see what their energy looks like. What's their true feelings, energies, and intentions? What deck do I want to use? All right, how about this one? Brown. Well, they don't really want to abandon this, but they are, honestly, they are kind of pointing the finger and playing the victim, you know, of course, naturally. They believe that the majority of the problems are your fault. Now, I'm not saying that they are or they're not. That's just how this person feels. Could be an earth sign for some of you, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. All right. They don't want this to come to an end, though, but they fear that it's going to. Now, there's a couple of miscellaneous messages here. Now, this isn't going to be for everybody, but for those of you dealing with somebody who you make more money than them, if you're wondering whether or not they're just sticking around for your money, I highly suspect it. Now, if it's reversed, for those of you dealing with somebody that makes more money than you, they could be suspecting that the only reason you're sticking around is for the money. They really don't want to walk away, but they're thinking that here very soon. This person, I don't really think this person has the faith that this is going to survive 2024. I don't think they have the faith. They're mentally preparing themselves to have to walk away from this before 2025. So, well, we already got the outcome, though. This ain't coming to no end. At least not in November. And from the looks of it, probably not in December either. Don't hold me to that. This isn't the December reading yet, but I'm not seeing an ending happening anytime soon. Let's get the advice here. What's the advice? What is the advice? Whoa, too many. Too many of them jumped out. Well, whoops. Hang on. Let me get the rest of the spread before I say anything. Hold up. Ten of Cups reversed. Three of Swords, Death card. Damn, dog. Well, right now, the way things rest in the current moment, this connection is slowly but surely dwindling away. Slowly. I don't think there's going to be a tower moment. Okay, I don't think this is going to come crashing down. This is slowly dwindling away. Slowly. Man, there's very little advice that you can give for a long-term relationship, especially to one person. But usually the go-to advice for a long-term relationship is the only thing. Now, okay, I'm going to break this down step by step, okay? Big picture is the only thing you can do is work on yourself. But, make sure that they know you're working on yourself, okay? So you want to convey the message that this is the shit you need to work on. This is the shit I need to work on, okay? I'll go first. I'll be the bigger person. And you straight up just get to work on you. Get to work on you. You got something you need to work on. We all fucking do. Ain't a human walking the face of this earth that ain't got shit they need to work on. Now, most of the time, 60 to 70% of the time, when a person in a long-term relationship really dedicates their energy to growing and evolving as a person themselves, most of the time, that does inspire the other person to follow suit. Most of the time. Definitely not all the time. Definitely not. Every now and then, you could be dealing with somebody that actually gets intimidated by that because you're making them look bad. Right? Because they just are up in their fucking ego and you know, do not want to admit that they have shit they need to work on. But I'm thinking that I don't think this is going to be an overnight fix, but this could be saved. This doesn't need to come to an end. This could be potentially saved. It would be kind of a slow, gradual, transitionary process, you know, slowly turning things in a different direction. But this could be saved. It's just that when it comes to a long-term relationship, the advice is very minimal, very minimal. There's only like maybe 2 or 3 things that you could generally give a person in a long-term relationship that can actually help steer things in a different direction, you know? All right, moving on. Now we're going to look at the new person. The new person Sagittarius just recently connected with. So if you did not just recently connect with a new person, this is not for you. Hang on, I'll just use that deck. Hold up. Let me grab a deck I ain't used. I need to get a new fucking deck, man. Or now maybe I'll just use these up for 2024 and start a whole new deck collection for 2025, maybe. That's probably what I'll do. All right. Oh, new person Sagittarius connected with. How are things looking between Sagittarius and the new person? Uh-oh. Somebody's guarding their heart here. Is that you? Are you guarding your heart a little bit? Communication's a little bit funny. Maybe some of you may be kind of feeling like you're getting mixed signals from this person. Wow, this is weird. Okay, so we have Page of Swords upright, Ace of Swords reversed. Knight of Cups upright, Ace of Cups reversed. That's mixed signals. Mixed signals, hot and cold, on and off, in and out, acting one way one day, another way another day. And that could be kind of triggering your defenses just a little bit. Some of you may be wondering whether or not this is just a test. Okay, some of you dealing with a Taurus possibly. All right, well, getting a little bit nervous, ain't you? A little bit of nervousness arising here. Well, let's see the moment of truth now. Their true feelings, energies, and intentions. How do they really feel about you? What's their energy really look like? What are their true intentions? What kind of person are they? The new person Sagittarius recently connected with. When I say new person, the intention I'm putting into it is like within the last 2 months, 3 months max, but that's subjective. Just whatever feels like a new person to you. All right. Let's see what their true intentions are. Ooh, Magician reverse. They might have a little bit of a manipulative side to them. Possibly. Okay. Well, you see, this person is very... Damn it, man. Shit. Hang on, let me clarify something. Let me get a quick clarifier real quick. 7 of Swords came out in the heart of the fucking spread, dude. Let me clarify it real quick. Oh, okay. So they have trust issues. Okay. I'm glad I clarified that. They have trust issues because they were cheated on in the past. So they're still holding on to some bitterness, some resentment, and carrying past vibrational baggage from being cheated on in the past. Okay, well, I mean, that's understandable, but actually, honestly, this person wants commitment. But I think this person's just unorganized generally. I don't think they know what the hell they want in life, period. They don't know what they want in life. They don't know what they want in love. They don't even really know where the hell they're going. This person is very, very lost and generally confused. And they're probably just wearing a cloak of false confidence and pretending that they have it all together when they have no fucking clue where they're going in life. They do want commitment, though. They want to be in a relationship with their best friend. Meaning, that's not that they have a best friend they want to be with they want the person they're with to be their best friend. Does that make sense? So I would have to say their intentions are good. Now, does that mean that their actions are going to be good? Not necessarily. Just because somebody has good intentions doesn't mean they always have good actions. Just because somebody has bad intentions doesn't mean they always have bad actions. But I think intentions are important to know. All right. Okay, well, at least their intentions are good. At least they're not playing with you. That's the main thing. That's a step in the right direction. They're not playing games with you. They mean well. So let's see how this plays out for the remainder of 2024. Will it take a turn for the best, take a turn for the worst, or just kind of plateau out and be kind of boring? Let's see. Sagittarius don't do boring now, do you? Sagittarius, you ain't got a boring bone in your body, do you? You probably ain't gonna hang with that. Okay, 6 of Swords reverse. So you're not moving on from this. So I do think that this will survive 2024. But it's not really looking like this person is taking initiative to take things to the next level. Not really. But your feelings for this person are growing. But your patience is being tested as well, because they're not really taking the initiative to take things to the next level, whatever the next level is. For example, let's say y'all are just talking. Exclusively, but talking. I don't see them making the offer to make things official. Or let's say you have made things official, but you have kind of a slow, boring routine, right? Like we both work 9 to 5 Monday through Friday, and we go out one time on Friday night. And that's our routine. One date night, we text after work until bedtime, FaceTime sometimes. We go out on one date a week. Well, let's step things up to the next level. Let's start seeing each other more often. Start coming over to my house. I'll start coming over to your house. Come over and stay the night every now and then, you know? Whatever the next level is. I don't see this person really taking the initiative to take things to the next level. So, kind of looks like a plateau, honestly. And that's where Sagittarius don't do too well with that, do you? Okay. Honestly, though, ooh, there it is. There it is. So this is probably coming more along the late January, early February type, because I had to keep digging and digging. Every time I lay the deck down right here, see, I pull my spread, then I lay the deck down here. And what I'm doing when I pull cards off the top of the deck is I'm looking outside of the time frame. So way outside the time frame, I see this person making initiative to, or taking initiative to take things to the next level. But it's a little bit later on down the line. A little bit. Let's get the advice. How much time we got? Okay. Let's get the advice. What's the advice for Sagittarius with the new person, November 2024? Advice for Sagittarius with the new person, November 2024, 10 of coins. What kind of advice is that? Hang on. Let's see what else comes out with it. Boom, Magician reversed. Ooh, monitor your vibration, monitor your frequency. One of the things that we all have a tendency to do is not pay attention to our own vibration. A lot of times we're not really paying attention to what's going on in here. Now, in no way am I trying to attach any connotations of judgment to your frequency, okay? We are all regular ass humans. I know that some people in the spiritual community like to pretend that they're this almighty chosen one that floats on a cloud, drinks green smoothies and shits rainbows, but that's bullshit. We're all regular humans. We all dip in and out of low vibrational states. But it's important that we monitor and acknowledge that when we do. And whenever you find yourself getting a little bit frustrated about this situation here, do the best you can to come to this person and talk about your concerns like a calm, cool, collected, respectable, mature adult. Okay? As long as you do that, the two of you could probably actually advance a little bit quicker. But if basically, now I've never met a Sagittarius that doesn't say what they're thinking. But basically, if you just kind of wait for things to start happening differently and they don't, the tension and the nervousness could continue to build to the point to where some unnecessary drama might pop off. Unnecessary. Now, there's a time and a place for confrontation and disagreements and whatnot. But in the beginning here, it's really honestly not all that necessary. It's really not. When it comes to red flags, so many people handle red flags completely incorrectly. It almost kind of seems like most people are either on one end of the spectrum or the other. Now, when I say red flags, I'm not talking about crazy, fucking mind-bogglingly fucked up red flags that you should run from. I'm not saying that if you find out this person is living a double life as a crack-addicted prostitute on the weekends, that's not a red flag, that's a fucking run. I'm not saying if you find out this person did 20 years in prison for some of the most heinous, unthinkable fucking crimes that you could have imagined. That's not a red flag, that's a fucking run. I'm talking about the little shit, dude. The little shit. Every single relationship is gonna have those little red flags. We all got toxic little traits. We all do. If you're a human being and you think you don't have a toxic trait, you're the problem. I promise you. We all do. We all got a couple of toxic traits that we have to work on. So, what most people do when it comes to those red flags is they do one of two things. Either A, they stuff it under the rug and ignore it, or B, they run from it. Let's don't do either. Next time a red flag pops up, inconsistency, hot and cold, on and off, little shit like that. Say one thing one day, another thing another day, little shit like that. Let's talk about it. Let's lay it on the table and at least shine a light on that red flag. Let it be known that you saw that. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be totally wrong, but I could have swore that the other day you said this, now you're saying this. Did I? Maybe that was me. I could have totally misunderstood you, right? Shine a light on it, right? Let it be known I'm paying attention. Because when shit like that happens, it means one of two things. Either A, they're bullshitting you and they don't think you're paying attention, or B, they're not paying attention. Maybe they're shy. Maybe they're a little bit nervous. They're not really thinking about what's coming out of their mouth. They're trying to lead with their best foot forward, and they don't know what to say. They don't want to run you off. They want to, there could be all kinds of different reasons behind why that's happened. But it needs to be made known you're paying attention, so that at least they're going to be like, oh, shit. Well, I guess I better pay attention to what's about to come out of my mouth. Let's talk about the red flags in the beginning so that we can work through them in the beginning. There have been so many relationships come to an end as a direct result of little bitty petty, oh my God, petty, pointless, meaningless, fucking bullshit situations that build and build and build and build and build and build and build, and then pow! Next thing you know, we break up because we got into a fight over the fucking toilet paper roll being on backwards, right? You have no idea how many fucking relationships have come to an end like that. Way too many. Way too many. All right. I'm kind of babbling a little bit, ain't I? Sorry about that. All right, now let's move on to the past person. Let's see if we can dig up any more info about the person from the past. Person from the past. Any details that I left out? Woo, Ace of Swords, though. Hang on. Ho-de-do, yo. Boom, boom. Some of you dealt with an Aquarius in the past. Okay. Ooh, well, I am thinking that this person is planning what they would say if you reached out to them. But the reason why they're not coming forward is because they are convinced in their mind that it would be nothing but drama. Would it? I don't know. But for some reason they think it would. They are ready to communicate with you, though. I think they have everything that they want to say to you all. They might have a fucking copy and paste message typed out in their notes on their phone. They already know everything they want to say to you. But it's not really looking like they have the balls to come forward. All right, well, let's see their feelings. What's their feelings for you? Past person Sagittarius dealt with. Remember, if you're not wondering about a past person, this is not for you. My readings are designed to resonate only for the person looking into the situation. My readings are not designed for cross-watchers. You know, I like to be able to get as accurate of a message as possible. So I'm not one of those readers that just says, hey, every Sagittarius on the planet, somebody from the past is coming back. No. Now, every now and then I'll read general stuff like that. Every now and then. But usually my main monthly readings like this, when it's the past person, it's only if you're thinking about a past person. If you're not, this is not for you. All right, let's see. Page of Cups reversed. Hang on. That's a weird energy to come out for their feelings. Let's see. Chariot reversed. Ooh, Devil card. Wow. Okay. So I do think they do want to get back with you with the Two of Cups here. They do want to get back with you, but they, like I said, I don't think, it's hard to say with that Page of Cups reversed. I do think that they still have a special place for you in here. Some of you could be dealing with somebody that has an addiction issue. If you dealt with somebody with an addiction issue, I promise you it's gotten a lot worse. A lot worse. Kind of feels to me like when it all comes down to it, they're trying to forget about you. They could be trying to drink you away, smoke you away, fuck you away, whatever the case may be. At the end of the day, I do think that they would like to get back with you. They know exactly what they want to say to you, but they're afraid it would be drama. Maybe this person's just defensive. It's kind of what this feels like. Now, I'm not saying that you didn't have a few choice words to say to them when y'all parted ways. I guarantee you the majority of you did, okay? But I don't think that has as much to do with their concern about drama as you would think. I think it's more to do with them projecting. I just think when it all comes down to it, this person is a lot more insecure than you know. A lot more insecure than you've ever known, to be honest with you. Could be an Aries for some of you. Okay. And when it all comes down to it, I think they really, really, really want to know how you feel. That's what's driving them nuts. They want to know how you feel. All right, let's get the advice on this. What's the advice? Boom, boom. Advice for Sagittarius at 8 of Cups reversed. If you're wanting to reconnect with this person, you're probably going to have to be the one to take action anytime soon. Now, 3-4 months down the line, I don't know, but at least anytime soon in 2024, probably going to have to be you that takes action. Yeah, you want to go into it knowing that a grudge is being held. Oh, a grudge is being held. This person may play it off and pretend that they're over it, pretend that they've moved on, pretend that they're doing all good. No, they ain't. No. Oh, no. They are still very upset about whatever happened between the two of you. Okay? So just kind of know that going into it. How am I going to say this? Keep them at an arm's distance. Okay? Because one wrong word and pow! They're gonna this person's on, like I said, they're defensive. They're way too defensive. So when somebody's defensive like that, it's just a matter of time. At some point, they're gonna find some reason to lash out at some point. Or start an argument, or bitch, or complain, you know. So if I was you and you absolutely just cannot go any longer without being in communication with this person, open communication and just keep communication open. Probably for the remainder of 2024. If you do go out with this person, I wouldn't go out alone. If they say, hey, let's go out, have a drink. Okay, well, I'm going to bring a friend of mine. You can bring a friend of yours if you want. I wouldn't go out with this person alone. Keep them at an arm's distance. I wouldn't even go out with this person if I was you, though. For the first month or two, just keep communication open. Keep communication open. And if you start noticing any hostility, that's when you back off. So, okay, all right. I always try to meet you in the middle because I'll go ahead and tell you straight up what the tarot is telling me. Okay, that was my advice. That was me bending the advice. The cards are saying, don't fucking communicate with this person. This person is a toxic fuckwad. It'll result in nothing but drama. That's what the cards are saying. I'm trying to figure out a way to kind of meet you in the middle so that you can communicate with them, but keep them at an arm's distance without there being that drama. You see what I'm saying? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Sagittarius family needed to hear, so I'm going to go ahead and end this reading here. I hope that gave y'all the clarity and the guidance that you needed. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. I'm out of here now, y'all. I will see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity.